Men's heavyweight division coming up next. The gold medal bout between Jason Whateley of Australia and David Nyika of New Zealand. And Nyika, of course, won the light heavyweight 4 years ago in Glasgow. As we take a look at our judges from the United States, Canada, Ireland, Singapore and Sri Lanka. Our referee is making his way into the neutral corner as we await the boxers to enter the arena from Azerbaijan.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the first boxing out of the red corner. This afternoon, representing Australia, Jason Whateley. Jason Whateley making his way through to the gold medal bout for the USA.
Quarterfinalists at the Worlds last year. Made the round of 32 in 2015. And this is a different experience for him from Rio. He was booed when he took the ring there because he was fighting a Brazilian.
Boxing out of the blue corner this afternoon, representing New Zealand, David Nyika.
He too was a quarter-finalist at the World Championships last year. Controversial loss to a Russian, which anybody who saw thought that Nyika had won. He won Oceania Gold in 2015, the World Championships round of 16 in 2015, and of course Glasgow Gold, but that was as a light heavyweight. Here he is fighting at 91 kilos. As we take a look at how Whateley's made his way through. Split decision, and then 4-0, so one judge having it scored equal.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner this afternoon, representing New Zealand.
And there's his passage through. That walkover was with one of the Cameroon athletes who's disappeared. Nyika, mighty skillful.
Heads up, no long block, no holding, okay? Seconds, good luck.
Trans-Tasman Stoush, it's Jason Whateley of Australia and David Nyika of New Zealand. I'm joined by former Commonwealth Games gold medalist Paul Miller and current world welterweight champion Jeff Horn. Might be judged a little low. It was.
I think Jason's got to get on the front foot here and upset his rhythm a little bit. He's such a good boxer, Nyika. Jason's got such a high work rate. He's got to use it in this fight.
He's done well there to take those punches on the gloves, and I think he took the uppercut on the glove as well.
We saw Jason Whateley throw a long right hand. He attempted it again there and it fell short. Throw a long right hand to the body, and that's nice. It's good work for later in the bout.
Midway through this first round.
Nyika keeps switching there on his feet. Very good mover. That's why Jason's aiming for his body to try and stop him.
That switching that Nyika is doing, it's extremely skillful. It's not an easy thing to do. You do that sometimes, Jeff Horn.
Yeah, you just got to upset the rhythm of your opponent, and when you're stepping from southpaw to orthodox, you can land shots from different angles. He's got Jason. Jason's not switching, and he's getting him on that southpaw stance.
So far, Jason Whateley is being quite careful with his defense. He's doing a good job taking most of those punches on the gloves.
A lot of little peppering shots from Nyika on the outside.
Good opening round from both men, pretty tight. And of course, as we're talking about that switching, quite often an orthodox fighter switches to southpaw, can be a bit vulnerable defensively, but Nyika is just a wonderful athlete.
Yeah, he hides it well because he's punching as he's switching as well, and that makes the opponent kind of think about the punch, and then all of a sudden he's in a different stance.
Yeah. Which is exactly how you do it with that right foot forward. You did that against Pacquiao over and over and over again.
Yeah, you have to do it with something to kind of take their concentration off your legs for a second.
But looking at those moments there were some good moments for Jason Whateley. He's so skillful, Nyika. He's a pleaser to watch as well, pleaser for the judges. Second round, it was tight the first one. Jason Whateley in the red for Australia, David Nyika, New Zealand in the blue.
Yeah, John, you're right. Nika's work is so easy to watch. It's quite flashy, and it can sway the judges, but he didn't land those punches so cleanly. He missed with a lot of those punches. Jason Whateley had excellent defense in that first round.
Good job by Whateley.
And again, example of that defense that you're talking about. The punches are coming one out though, and that just set up that uppercut, which was a terrific punch. Did score.
Can't afford to stay still for too long, Whateley. Yeah.
Nice right hand too. When you get an opponent that moves so well, do you find that some boxers will end up standing still because they're so intrigued by what's going on with their opponent and trying to wonder which way they need to be moving?
Yeah, exactly. You kind of get tranced on what they're doing, and you're just trying to find them in the ring, and that just makes you turn slightly instead of stepping.
A little warn against the slap. Got to land those punches with the knuckle part of the glove. And again, those punches taken on the gloves by Whateley.
Those punches are very, very hard punches, John, but Jason Whateley is taking them on his gloves.
That doesn't mean he doesn't feel them though, of course, because the gloves go straight back onto your nose. But they don't score.
And they do take the steam out of you too, John. They wear you down a little.
Both very fit athletes though, aren't they? And just that change of angles there from Nyika. The left hand changed again.
He's very comfortable in both of those positions.
Yes.
Score with the right hand there as well.
Yeah, good.
And that's a slip.
That's actually a little punch landed by Whateley before he fell.
Yeah, the right hand. We were about to say it was a good shot, wasn't it?
I was about to say good shot, and then somehow he fell over.
Oh, Nyika's skillful, but he's been popped with the right hand there. So we have David Nyika of New Zealand on screen there. Light heavyweight gold medalist 4 years ago, where he just absolutely outclassed the field. And remember, he was 18 then. He was a baby. And he's destined for a professional career. He's going to be anything when he does turn pro.
Oh, and that was a great little body shot there from Jason Whateley. He is doing the right things, but he's in with a very big, skillful opponent.
And that was that uppercut that we saw.
He's just so good on his feet. Nyika, you see him moving. Whateley's doing well to kind of try and walk him down, but
he has caught him often, hasn't he, Jeff?
He has.
Third and final round, gold medal on the line. Jason Whateley of Australia in the red. David Nyika, gold medals from 4 years ago at light heavy in the blue. Nice little work. Feinted to go upstairs, went downstairs instead. That time he does it with the right hand. And again, absorbs those punches on the gloves.
Nyika's trying to get the punches working up and down to make it hard for Whateley to guard all the punches. He's doing a very good job.
Yeah, you really have to take your hat off to Jason Whateley. He's in there with a guy, you know, from where we're sitting, he's a superior athlete. He is stronger, faster. And Jason Whateley is really using the skill set that he has, and he... Oh, he got caught with a hard shot then.
Yeah, it was. It was a terrific uppercut.
I think he might even be a little hurt still.
I think he may be. Oh, nice overhand right.
Oh, trading punches in the center. Oh, jeez. Both boys want this badly.
What about this for a third round battle? Whateley's taking punches and coming back at him.
I didn't think Nyika would try this, but he's standing there trading with him. Oh.
Jason Whateley is a warrior.
He's getting some good shots off at the moment.
Inside the last minute and a half. Nyika, what a performance from him. This Kiwi is so skillful, and Whateley keeps coming.
Big heart from Jace.
But the better punches, Jeff, are with Nyika.
I think they are the cleaner shots in those combos and those little punches that they're doing against each other there.
But last minute of the round. What can this brave Australian conjure? Nyika, so skillful.
So hard. Jace Whateley just wants to come forward and throw plenty of punches, but as soon as he does, he's getting countered for those sharp shots.
And they're hard shots that he's getting caught with.
Well, these are big boys at 91 kilos.
And he's in there with a supreme athlete.
Yeah. Really reminds me of, oh, there's a hard uppercut from Nyika. It reminds me of a young David Hay. I think he has that potential to go on to enormous things as a professional, Nyika.
What a battle, what a war. It's been a great fight.
Oh.
Two men with huge hearts, plenty of respect for each other. That's a great fight. And David Nyika, what a performance from him.
And what a performance from him, John. Jason Whateley, so tough.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, to say that the Kiwi is a superior athlete is by no means a slight on Jason Whateley. He is one of the great prospects of world amateur boxing.
Yes.
He's got a massive heart, Whateley, and he's definitely got a good career in front of him with boxing.
And of course, he's a male model. He might be heading out for an orange mocha frappuccino after this by the looks of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, time for the official decision. The judges have scored this bout as a unanimous points decision in favour of the blue corner.
Yeah, it had to be. Good decision. Great performance. He was bitten in his first fight. I saw him afterwards, and he showed me the mark, bitten in the chest.
Who was that?
David Nyika was bitten, yeah.
He walked off shaking his head, and I said, what was going on? He said, look at this. Like it bitten him.
It's an outstanding
Maybe that's
performance
why he's
from
got
David
good
Nyika.
movement these days.
Yeah, super performance. Great to have the company of welterweight champion Jeff Horn and Manchester gold medalist Paul Miller. They'll celebrate tonight.
There's something special about the heavyweight division, Jeff. You know, when you get two heavyweights in the ring, the atmosphere in the arena, it's always so electric.
Yeah, because they're the big guys, I guess. You normally get the biggest guys in the room, and they go, well, these guys are the best fighters. They land the biggest shots, so kind of make everyone quiet and watch.
Great performance from David Nyika. But Jeff, I think the welterweights are generally the best boxers. I think everyone accepts welterweight is the king of the divisions, but the big men are definitely the king punchers.
Isn't that a lovely moment? Nyika with his partner, she's crying.
Yes. And he's very mature for a young guy. Obviously, he's been around for a long time as well, but
yeah.
Very easy to talk to, John. We both had chats with him. He's real friendly.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah,
he's
a good guy.
He's a real good guy. And I think you're right. I think he's going place. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him go all the way to Tokyo and win a gold medal there too, just quietly. Hopefully the officiating with the changes that they've made post-Rio will give him some chance to achieve that as we take a little look. And that was that massive uppercut in that third round. How tough are you to withstand that and not only still be standing, but be still throwing?
He was so courageous, Jason Whateley. And I think we just saw someone pretty special in the boxing ring. I think David Nyika, he'll follow Jeff Horn all the way over to Vegas. He'll be fighting in the biggest stage in boxing at some stage in his future.
Oh yeah, he has the potential to be anything. There's no doubt. Could be a future world champion. Right now, the only thing he needs to know is that he's got a Commonwealth Games gold medal. And now the presentation of the medals for the men's heavyweights, the 91 kilos. What a performance it was. He's won as a light heavy, now he's done as a heavyweight. David Nyika, 22-year-old Kiwi, in a terrific victory over Jason Whateley, the 27-year-old Australian. Out they come. That's Tanwa, the Indian. Behind him, Chevron Clark, the two bronze medals. Chevron Clark, of course, from England. He was a quarter-finalist in Glasgow too. He's very accomplished.
This was also one of the hot divisions of these games, John.
Yeah, it was. And the life member of the Commonwealth Games Federation, Michael Hooper, will present the medals. And alongside him to present the gifts,
International Boxing Association,
Raymond Silvers, the executive member of the International Boxing Federation. There he is.
The winners of the bronze medal representing India, Naman Tanwar, and England, Chevron Clark.
Tanwar's only 19. He'll be a big boy when he grows up. And Chevron Clark. Clark's a 27-year-old, vastly experienced.
The winner of the silver medal representing Australia, Jason Whateley.
Comes from a boxing family. Both uncles were fighters in the 50s and 60s. This is his first major medal at a top flight international event, the silver medal at the Commonwealth Games. Well done.
The gold medalist and Commonwealth champion representing New Zealand, David Nyika.
What a fighter, what a future he's got. 2 Commonwealth Games gold medals now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of New Zealand.
Yeah, great moment for him. There's a lot more ahead of that man, you'd think. And terrific effort from all of them. Very brave men. You fight at that level against guys with that sort of power. You need to be tough. And Nyika, they're all tough. Nyika just a little bit more skillful than anyone else in this division. Well done, the Kiwi gold medalist. It's been a big day, hasn't it, as we look back at what happened here, and this 35-year-old, what a champ she is, perhaps the finest female boxer of all time, MC Mary Com. She's certainly in the discussion. Lisa Whiteside of England then was too good for Carly McNall. Anya Stridsman, what a performance from her after everything she's been through. A great win, the first of the gold medals to Australia. And Yafai, he took on this crafty Indian Amit, and it became a bit of a slugfest. They fought in a phone box. And he went through to win. And then Solanki, he of course was put on his backside twice in his semi-final in the first round. Got off the canvas to win that, and he's won the gold medal as well. The Australian, Harry Garside, really classy, and what an effort to win in front of his home crowd. And then Jonas going one better than he'd managed 4 years before. The man from Namibia picking up the gold medal at light welter. And then finally, David Nyika and Jason Whateley slugging it out at heavyweight, and Nyika taking a unanimous points decision and the gold medal for the second time at Commonwealth Games level. On behalf of Jeff Horn, who kindly joined us today, and also Paul Miller, great to have your company. We've got 8 more gold medals to award tonight. I hope you can join us then.